Well, hi there, Aries. How are you this evening? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading. This one is going to be for Monday, July 28th through Thursday, July 31st. That's kind of the whole deal there. I'll be back on Wednesday to do bonus readings and try to get you through your weekend. And other than that, we're just going to pull cards and see what Spirit wants to talk about. That's how we do this here, okay? So this one right here is going to be for my Aries. Let's see. Okay, for my Aries. Let's see what they give you, okay? All right, where are we starting? Let's start with Judgment, okay? There you go, followed by the Magician, and then the Four of Cups. So this is your backstory or your recent past going into this reading. Currently, I have you with the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. In the near future, we're looking at the Fool card, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. All right, bottom of the deck for this reading is actually the Knight of Swords. So to me, the Knight of Swords is somebody who is basically set out on a crusade to try to get to the bottom of something, to try to find clarity, to try to get to the truth, right? This is the undercurrent to your entire reading. So there's got to be something here that you are definitely like running through the field. No, you're trying very hard to get to the bottom of a situation. You're trying to figure something out, okay? You're trying to get clarity on where you stand in a situation or why things happened the way they did, okay? That's the undercurrent. The card at the center of your read, so from almost every direction it plays into the equation, is actually the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is all about you being defensive, okay? Having to be defensive or having to defend something. There you go. I'm not sure how this plays in yet. We'll have to see as we go, but that's what I've got to start. So let's start with the recent past. That's where I start these up. So here. In the recent past, you had Judgment and the Magician. And then the challenge over here was the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. So I get the feeling that in the recent past, you were manifesting that judgment play out. You know what I'm saying? I think you called judgment on a situation, and then you stood around for a while to try to see, well, what's going to happen? When is this going to take place? And I think you were quite dissatisfied with what you saw. Meaning, in your opinion, this person was doing just fine. You know what I'm saying? They messed with me. Why is nothing happening to them? I assure you it will, but patience is a virtue, right? And virtue is its own reward, is what they say. But patience was not one of your strong suits, I don't think, on these days we're talking about here in the recent past, okay? You did call judgment on something for something unjust that was done to you. You just wanted things to happen quicker. You wanted to see things happening. And I think that it kind of got you down with this Four of Cups here. I think you were just kind of like, well, why'd I bother? That's what I see here. So this is the clarity you're looking for, is to try to get to the bottom of this situation. I don't think you're trying to figure out what happened. I think you're trying to figure out why. Why did this happen? Why did whatever take place? Okay. This is your backstory, so we couldn't change it if we wanted to. It's already taken place. But however it's worked itself out is what's affecting the rest of the reading. Okay. All right, where are we at currently? Currently, I have you with the Queen of Wands. Not a bad place to be at. So that's how you're presenting, male or female. It's just an energy, but it is you being in an energy where when you see what you want, you go get it. I don't care if it's a double cheeseburger or if it's a car you want or if it's a person, whatever it is. Okay, you see it, you want it, you figure out how to go get it. That's what you're doing right now. Okay, you have to be mindful. You can rack up a lot of bad karma because lots of times Queen of Wands doesn't care who she steps on to get there. That's never going to be a good way to go about it. But at any rate, it is a good energy, though, as far as, you know, very determined, very focused, okay? Very goal-orientated. Okay. Next to it, though, you have the Seven of Wands. So even though you're in this mode where you see what you want and you go get it, there's something here that you feel as though you have to really defend right now. And I feel like it's yourself. Like you have to defend your, I don't know. You have to defend your thoughts or your ideas on something or whatever it is you think is yours. Because the challenge in your current is this Four of Pentacles, which is all about you desperately hanging on to something. So this coupled with the Seven of Wands is you really being afraid you're going to lose something that you feel like is yours, or you feel like, you know, you feel like you've earned, or it's just something that shouldn't be touched, right? It's yours. But you're very fearful right now that you're going to lose it. And I'm unclear on why, but that is what we have here. Possibly that's still more into why you're trying to get clarity. Let's keep going forward and see if it works itself out. Okay, in the near future, I've got the Fool, the 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So the Fool is you trying to take a leap of faith in a new direction. No surprise there. 7 of Pentacles is you trying to figure out how much you still want to invest in a situation. 10 of Pentacles is actually the challenge here. Okay, let me tell you what I think I see here. I think you are in some sort of a semi-serious relationship in the past. I think something didn't go the way you wanted it to. I think you called judgment on it. I don't think it played out the way you wanted it to. You felt it should have been more severe or more quick, whatever. You wanted this person to suffer. I don't know that you feel they suffered enough for whatever they did to you, okay? Currently, you're in a position right now where you can go have whatever you want, but you don't want to let go of whatever this was, okay, from your past. So right now, you're still trying to defend it, and you're still trying to hang on to it. That's kind of counterproductive if you're in the Queen of Wands. Why not go get what it is you want, right? I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay, so you're still searching for this clarity. There's something here that you don't feel like you can clearly put it into boxes of why this happened or what took place, and so that's what you're working on the clarity for. Here in the near future, I think you're going to throw this to the side. I think you're going to go ahead and take the leap of faith in a new direction. And that's just a process of you coming to the realization that you can't move forward and hold on to the past, okay? Whatever this is from the past, it hurts you. So it's almost like, even if you do have feelings for it, it's best to almost let it go, because there's so much more out there you can go find, I guess. You had started to build towards your 10 of Pentacles with this person, and that is one of the stopping blocks for you. Like, you're like, but we were already on our way. That's okay. You'll get on your way again. It's not, you know, there's lots of Pentacles out there. You'll find another 10 of them, but I think that is the issue you're running into here. So this is just coming to terms with letting go of something in the past that didn't come together the way you wanted it to, so that you can grab a hold of the future that's standing right in front of you, it looks like. Okay, is what I see, Aries. Okay, we're on the days of the week, I pulled 3. So behind the Knight of Swords, you're looking for the clarity, is the Wheel of Fortune. Truly, all this happened for you, not to you. And the Devil card. I get the feeling that whoever is the other part of this situation is actually the person that's tied to the devil. And by proxy, then it makes you tied to the devil as well if you're tied to them. So I think a lot of your issues maybe start to free up and go away once you can cut yourself loose from this energy. That's how I see it, okay? Okay, let's see what we get. For Monday, you've got the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. I didn't say it was going to be easy to let go of this person. I just said I think you're going to do it. So there you have that, okay? That's all about heartbreak and feeling left on the cold. Tuesday, we have the High Priestess and the 4 of Swords. There was definitely deception here, okay? All the way to probably just out and out lying. And I think that hurt you. It shook you almost to your core because you had trust in this person. So you need to recover from that. Wednesday, I have the Hierophant and the Knight of Wands. This is where you finally, like going through the stages of grief, this is the part where you finally get mad. And you get plenty mad here because you were looking at this to be a higher level of commitment. You dedicated yourself and they didn't do the same. So that's why you're pissed. Thursday, we have the Star card and the 10 of Swords. I think Thursday you finally accept the fact that this is a terrible ending to something that had a lot of hope and promise at one time. And you go ahead and leave with your hope and promise still intact. Your hope and faith in the future. You know, this was an unfortunate situation, but it's not enough to get that out of you. I mean, you're still going to keep your hope and faith in the future and find what it is you want to find. You will, just not going to find it here. It's going to find it somewhere else. Okay, that's what I see for you this week, Aries. No matter what the cards say, go make it the best week you can. You've been through something, but you came through it with flying colors. It looks like you're going to be absolutely fine, I think. Okay, that's what I see. I will be back on Wednesday to do your weekly bonus readings. That's what I do on Wednesday. Sorry. To get you through your weekend, and I'm here every morning to do the daily energy check-ins, okay? I'm sorry, I'm tongue-tied and real tired right now, but I think I only got 8 more to go. That's okay, we'll get there. All right, y'all. Thank you for everything. Have a great night.